Hello YouTube and welcome to the comic book channel. In today's video I'll be showing my new release comic book pickups a couple of days late for the week of Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. Better late than never, I suppose. To get us started from Aftershock Comics, here's our brand new number one from Steve Orlando and Andy McDonald. Bulls of Beacon Hill, issue number one. Next up from Band of Bards, here is a variant cover for issue I'm really excited about, a series I'm really excited about. This is Coins of Judas, issue number one. Has a cool concept. Hopefully the execution is done as well. Over to IDW. Here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, Lost Years, issue number one. This is the regular A cover. And I also got this Kevin Eastman and somebody else B variant for that book. Also from IDW, here's Saturday Morning Adventures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 4. Check out all of those cool dudes eating pizza. Pretty awesome. IDW in collaboration, I can't say words, with Boom Studios. Here's issue number 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, issue number 2. Wow, that was very hard to say. Over to Dynamite Comics. Here is the icon cover for Gargoyles, issue number 2. Super stoked about that. And time for some shameless self-promotion. Here is Dynamite Comics, issue number 1 of Darkwing Duck. If you guys have been checking out my podcast, then you will know that Bob and I reviewed and talked about this comic in our latest episode of Darkwing Duck on the all-new, all-different number 1 comics podcast. If you guys have listened, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please check out an episode. We're available here on YouTube, as well as Spotify, Stitcher, Overcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, anywhere you get a podcast. Please check that out. If you can, subscribe. I do a weekly giveaway, and in the giveaway this week, I'm giving away this comic book. So please, if you've not checked it out, check it out. Greatly appreciated. Coming up next from Black Caravan, here's issue number 4 of Phantasmagoria. We have a new number 1 from Oni Press this week, and this is number 1 in the second volume of Rick and Morty. From Source Point Press, here is Zombicide, Day 1, issue number 1. And over to Archie Comics, here is Archie versus the World, a like Mad Max style Archie book that sounds like a lot of fun. There's that cover, and I also picked up this cover. Speaking of covers, and sorry to jump around from Source Point Press to back to Source Point Press, here is Nightwalkers number 1. This is the B variant. And this is the A cover. I also picked up from Image Comics I don't know what we're calling this, a reprint. I don't think it's a facsimile, but it could be, of Invincible number 1. And this cool Undeluxe Invincible number 1. The epic return of Saga with issue number 61. Thank God it's back. I hate whenever Saga goes on hiatus because it is the greatest comic book series ever published. Next up is Philadelphia, issue number 27. And here I have Creepshow, issue number 5. There's a new number 1 in the Massive Universe, Massive Verse. Here is book number 1 of 3 in Inferno Girl Red. Over to DC Comics, here's Blue Beetle, Graduation Day, issue number 3. Action Comics 1051 with a David Nakayama Power Girl cover. Detective Comics 1068. Here is this In-Hook Lee cover. Here is this Danny Miki and Brad Anderson and Ivan Rice cover. It's a lot of people on one cover. As well as this regular cover by Evan Cagle. Here is Harley Quinn issue number 26 with the Jenny Frison cover. Really great cover on that one. Jenny Frison, always knocking it out of the park. Never disappoints. Over to Marvel Comics. Here is the Stormbreakers variant for All Out Avengers. That is a great cover. By Jan Baz... There's no way I could say that last name. But it is a great cover. Here is Star Wars The High Republic, The Blade, issue number 2. Also got this homage cover for Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 18. Here is Midnight Suns, issue number 5, a great David Nakayama cover. So he's got a few covers this week. Here is Thor, issue number 30. Sorry to circle back around, but here is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 18 with the regular cover. Got Sabretooth and the Exiles, issue number 3. Great cover on this. Here is Sins of Sinister, issue number 1. I think it's a one-shot kicking off that new X-Men event. Here is some craziness. If you guys are not reading Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise, here is issue number 3. It is insane. Definitely check it out. Got Murder World Wolverine one-shot. All those Wolverines there. Those are all my brand new comics for the week. I'll go through a couple of things that I picked up throughout the week as well. Here's Doctor Strange number 1 and that volume of Doctor Strange, which I'm going to have no idea off the top of my head which volume that is. Also grabbed a couple of these IDW Scarface books, Scarred for Life. Here's issue number 2. As well as issue number 3. Was really excited to get a few Topps Jurassic Park books this week. Here's issue number 3. Issue number 2 of the Raptors Attack series. These are in really nice shape, so I'm excited about that. Here's issue number 2 of the regular series, as well as issue number 4. Love the cover on that one. I also happened to just find a copy of Wakanda 4 sitting around in the shop for $2, so that's cool. Already sitting in their back issue bin. And I picked up this Blood is the Harvest number 1 because it's a cool vampire book with a crazy looking cover. Also hit up a secondhand bookstore and found this great Jim and the Holograms trade. That's a nice hardcover. Really great. Really excited about that. Got this for only $10, so it's wonderful inside, as you can tell. Great book. I think it's normally $50. Yeah, normally $50. Got it for $10, so just awesome. Some great artwork in there. Really excited. I love the Jim and the Hologram series from IDW. So that's what I picked up this week. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys grabbed this week. Let me know if I missed out on anything awesome. And as always, I appreciate you tuning in and checking out the video. Again, if you at all can, please check out my new podcast, All New, All Different, #1 Comics, where Bob and I break down a brand new comic each week, talk about the story beats, the art, and all of that, and tell you if we think you should move on to issue #2. Please check that out here on YouTube or any podcatcher that you use. Any subscription or review or anything you can do for us is greatly, greatly appreciated. And please enter to win that weekly giveaway by using the hashtag AllNewAllDifferentNation. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.